What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I'm your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a fantastic Saturday. But with it being Saturday, we've got ourselves the practice squad elevations for both the Eagles and their Week 4 opponent, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And we've got ourselves a little anomaly here. Weird news. So we'll talk about it in a second here. But I appreciate you all taking the time here, hitting the like button, sharing, subscribing, hyping these videos up. Everything you do to support the channel, cannot thank you enough. I just got back from a work event, a little fair. It was hot and annoying out there all day. So I was thirsting to get home and talk some birds with you. But no information here because, well, the Eagles have made no elevations. And we talked about the elevations we will list. And you guys know with all the elevations, injuries, I always try to update everything so you see what's going on with this team. But you see Bennett, Cooper, and Nolan Smith were added to the IR. Unfortunate, but hey, next man up, baby. And then going in, so obviously these are the injured guys. You're not going to see them on the list. Offense, we got Latu there now. I have him placed in at fullback, clearly tight end 4, but somebody that can help us at fullback. Love that. Xavier Gibson now on this offense. Doubt we use him that much, but he is here in case you need. And then Will Shipley back in action and the rest of the gang good to go here. Now on defense is where Adoree Jackson is doubtful. So Kaylee Ringo will probably get his start here and get his opportunity to show that he could be the future. Really pulling for the young man. Hope he can prove something that he has learned in the last few weeks, not beating out someone like Adoree Jackson. Let's go, baby. Let's have it go. And with Nolan Smith out, got Zadarius Smith plugged in there. Obviously, Uche, and we'll see if it's Patrick Johnson, Okoronkwo, Ojulari, who is going to be part of this rotation come game day. And then you see Epps also added to the secondary with Perry Nickerson. So added a bunch of these practice squad guys this week with all of the injuries we've had. And in the special teams department with Will Shipley back, maybe Shipley is our kick returner again, or maybe we try to stay safe and keep him healthy and maybe use one of these newer additions that, well, are brought in to help return. So Bigsby, maybe you could turn things around. Maybe you just had the nerves for the first game. Okay. Xavier Gibson was brought in. He's got a lot of return ability with that 4-4 speed. Let's effing go. But no elevations, so nothing changed there. Now, with the Buccaneers, this is the anomaly. Another team with no elevations, and never had that before here. So interesting. But we'll take a look at their depth chart, and this will help answer some of the things like we talked about yesterday. So here is their IR, and obviously they've got a few less than the Eagles, but still a little banged up here. So we'll see if they try to use that as an excuse, but obviously the Eagles with a lot more injuries there. And then you can see on the offense here, Mike Evans will be out for this game, but Godwin is questionable, so they might get him back. Baker Mayfield's questionable, and so is Tristan Wirfs. So those 3 guys that are questionable on offense are all expected to play. So that'll be big for them. That's great news. But you can see, obviously, Evans is out, so we'll see next man up. Which of these receivers wants to try to come get something? Then on the defensive side of the ball, for me, with no elevations, Logan Hall, questionable for this game, got back to practice yesterday. Maybe he's ready for this game because if you didn't elevate someone, that probably means you feel good about what you have here. Obviously, they placed Kalijah Cansey. Now, Jalen Jones was somebody that was talked about being elevated. Looks like he's going to end up on IR for them, guy on the practice squad. So we'll see. But everyone else, good to go, minus the corner that is a secondary piece, special teamer in Christian Izzian. But the special teams department, everybody good to go there. So with no elevations, we didn't see anything change yesterday, but it did give us a more clear picture as to a lot of these questionable guys probably going to play, because most likely you would elevate someone at these positions just so you have more depth there, like quarterback, you would bring, things like that. So it is telling that neither team did it, but just kind of weird. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. You have any questions, any comments, a score prediction, a player of the game, whatever's on your mind, getting ready for week 4, baby. Ready to see the Eagles go 4-0. But appreciate you all taking the time. If you got anything from this video, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and join the family down below. Share these bad boys, hype the videos up. Those of you joining, memberships, all that stuff. I can't thank you enough for all the support. Really means the world to me. So hope you're all having a great Saturday, a great weekend here. Enjoy the rest of this weekend. But I will, I'm going to try to make a sicko Saturday tonight. Not sure if I'm going to have time. I have so much running around to do yet today. Just got done this damn fair. Tomorrow, be going to my uncle's. So pregame show is probably going to be around 10:30, 11 o'clock. So I'm not going to have the game inactives, but we'll talk about everything we need to know. Then I'll talk to you post-game whenever the hell I get home. So just remember, it's not going to be close to the game. But if you need anything before that, you can always reach out. It does not have to be about the Birds. Always here for you guys as you are for me. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all stay safe out there, and as always, go Birds!